So we will continue with the class now. We'll go for MATLAB programming now. Till now we were working on the command window. On the command window we write the function and we are getting the answers there itself. Now this is not the programming part of it. Programming means you write a program, we save it, we run it and we get the results. So for that we have to write script files. We write the programs on the edit window. So for that we go to file, new, blank M file. So a new edit file is now generated here. See, edit window. This is how edit window is generated. I'll show you again. I'll close this. So file, new, blank M file and an editor window is open now. Now on to this editor window, now you will be able to write programs. So the files which are created like this are saved, and when you save it, this will have an extension called .m. These .m files, because the extension is .m for matrix, MATLAB files, they are otherwise known as M files. So I will be showing you some programs and how the results are coming. We will write some programs now. So first I'll write a program to plot a sine function or a sine C function. See here, for a sine function, to plot a sine file, we require some angle values whose sine we are going to calculate. So here I am going to use a command called linspace. Linspace is linspace is a command to generate linearly spaced values. Where does these values are like the minimum and the maximum limit of that is the first two values, minus 4 pi to 4 pi, and 100 is the number of values it will generate. So what is the meaning of this linspace command? It will generate 100 values between minus 4 pi and 4 pi. Okay. So now x will have 100 values from minus 4 pi to 4 pi. So I'll put a semicolon. I don't want to see the values. Okay. Now y is equal to sine x dot divided by x. What is the meaning of it? Sine x by x. We are finding the sine C of this sinc function है, sin x by x. बट वो बाई के बीच में मैंने एक डॉट डिविजन किया है बिकॉज इट इज अ सैम्पल टू सैम्पल मल्टीप्लिकेशन कि जो वैल्यू x का है उसका साइन भी कैलकुलेट करेगा डिवाइडेड बाय दैट वैल्यू करेगा. ओके, सो इट इज sin x by x. So I have put semicolon here also. Now plot x comma y. Okay, plot x comma y, a simple program for plotting a sine C. Okay, program likha humne. Now we will go, see here on this editor window there is a green arrow here. On this editor window there is a green arrow here. See, When you keep on this, this is the save and run file. Save and run. When I click on this, it will first ask me to save that. Okay, so I'm going to save it. The ScienceC function. Okay, it is saved now and it will run. Because it is a plot command, it has to plot. So a figure window crops up. So in the morning I have told you that there are three basic windows: command window, edit window and figure window. So as you work, whenever there is a plot command, the figure window will crop up and you will be able to see the plot. So simply writing a plot will give you a plot of the ScienceC, and the axis of the plot is calculated on its own. The axis is calculated on its own from the values of ScienceC and x. X की value आपका -4 pi to 4 pi है. So naturally it will take from -15 to 15. And the values of ScienceC is given from -4 to 1. So naturally it will plot from -4 to 1. The axis values are taken automatically. Scales were made and the plot command will plot. इसके लिए मैं एक और काम करती हूँ, इसको आप हटा दो, पैर से नहीं चलेगा, इसके लिए प्रेफरेंसेस में जाके थोड़ा और मैं बढ़ा सकती हूँ. They have a problem of seeing it.
Yes, sir.
वो MATLAB में मैं करूँगी. 200 is too bad. I think this they can see, the MATLAB only they cannot see. I will adjust.
Yes, ma'am. बाकी fonts clear है, ये just MATLAB से नहीं.
MATLAB का visible नहीं है. I'll show that. I'll make that. File. Fonts. Now is it visible for me? Must be.
जब आप options वगैरह में जाते हैं ना, वो भी नहीं visible में.
Yes sir.
Yes, वो magnify से होता है ना.
ओके, फिर तो मैं इसको छोटा कर देती हूँ. मैग्नीफायर से ना फिर ये बहुत मोटा होगा. मैग्नीफायर से कैसे करेंगे?
हम जस्ट आपको कर्सर लेके जाना है, जहाँ भी आपको हम टाइप कर देंगे ना, सिंपल वैसे होएगा.
तो मूव ही नहीं होता. पर जो ये देखो अभी ये मूव नहीं हो रहा है. आई डोंट नो हाउ टू यूज इट. ओके ओके ओके, मूव हो रहा है. इससे नहीं मूव होता. ओके, try. Hope it is now visible for you. This is the arrow which we were using, we were using for the function. Okay, now let us see the this was the figure which we were seeing here. Okay, now coming to the plot commands. This is the program which I had shown you now. If you people are interested in noting down the programs, you can note down while I explain. With plot, a plot will be made, a graph will be made, and lines will be drawn from point to point. If you have 100 points over there, the lines will be drawn from point to point. See here. So what happens when you have more number of points, you will have a smooth curve. So linspace say you have 100 points means you will have a smooth curve. You can reduce the number of points, आप 50 भी ले सकते हैं, 10 भी ले सकते हैं, but एक smooth curve आपको नहीं मिलेगा. So number of points ज़्यादा बढ़ाने से वो एक advantage है. Okay. Now I'll go for another plot command. This is the command where I've changed that plot to area. Same program, देखो आप linspace minus 4 pi to 4 pi 100, y is equal to sin x dot division by x, so sin x by x, and plot की जगह मैंने area एक command है. Area command लगाने से the plot will be like this now. This will show the area under the curve or area between the curve and the x-axis. Okay, area will give you the plot or the curve and the x-axis के बीच में जो area है, that you will get. Okay, and next is same command. Here I am using a function stem. Same program. Plot की जगह मैंने stem use किया. When I use stem, the program, the figure will change like this. Here what is happening? It shows the discrete values. It shows the discrete time values. Here the plot is drawn in such a way that a line is drawn from the point to the x-axis. A line is drawn from the point to the x-axis. This small bulbs which you see here, if I put a x, y के बाद filled F-I-L-L-E-D आप लिखोगे, तो then these bulbs will be filled. These bulbs will be filled. I'll show you that. I'll show you how to do it. F-I-L-L-E. Quotes के बीच में लिखना है x, y, filled quotes. Now when you run this, see now the figure. Those bulbs are filled now when you write filled. Simply beautifying process. Okay. Now let us come back to the next command. This is where another command, we call it stairs. Here it shows, it will give you the discrete levels. See here, a quantization levels. So when you want to see the quantization levels or discrete levels of the program, of the curve, then we can use the command stairs. Stem is for the discrete time graph. Here it is a discrete level graph. Okay, stairs. Now little bit more commands. The when you have to title, X label and Y label your graph, X label and Y label your graph, then we have commands like title, X label, Y label. Whatever you write within the quotes, will be shown as your title or your X label or your Y label. Here I have put sin C plot as the title, angle values as the X label, and sin C values as the Y label. So see the plot here. You will have sin C values as the Y label, angle values as the X label, and title as sin C plot. Okay. So the program में क्या change है? The first 3 lines is the same only. Plot के बाद हम ये सब values डालेंगे. Okay. Now we'll go for a little bit more. See here. Here I have 2 graphs to be drawn. One is y is equal to e raised to x, expx, and y1 is the sin c. So this y and y1 has the values of large difference. exps और sin x by x की जो y की values में बहुत difference है. If we plot both this in one scale, you will not be able to see the sin x by x. So here there is a command called plot yy. Plot yy will take 2 y-axis. See the plot, you will understand. See here it has, this is the sin c and this is the exp. See here, exp curve is this curve. Plot yy से एक y value की एक्सिस दिस ये बनेगा, दूसरा y value की एक्सिस ये बनेगा, एंड इट गिव्स द कलर डिफरेंस ऑल्सो. देखो एक ग्रीन कर्व में साइन सी दिख रहा है और इस एक्सिस में वो ग्रीन दिखा रहा है, देखो, एंड उसका वैल्यू 1 तक है. वेयरएज EXPS x की वैल्यूज 3 into 10 raised to 5 तक है. हम इसका सेम एक्सिस में बनाया होता, वो x sin x है ना, sin c का कर्व तो नीचे छोटा सा दिखेगा, बिकॉज ये 3 into 10 raised to 5 तक ये एक्सिस जाएगा. So here the advantage is it plots with respect to 2 different axes, y axis. What is the command? Plot yy. Plot yy. So both sides it will take 2 different scales of y axis. So while you do practice, same thing you do without a plot yy and a plot yy. Simple plot command से ये आप इसको plot कर देना, and then see plot yy से, then you will find the difference. What is the advantage of plot yy? Okay. So plot yy will have 2 different y-axis. Got the point of it? Another command which I have shown is the legend. Legend will generate a legend here. See, what does this show? The blue curve is the sin exp, and this green curve is the sin c. What is the mistake I have done here is, see here. See, legend will, what legend will do? Legend will show what you have done, what I have written as such. See, I have plotted exp and written sin. See, so वो sin दिखा रहा है. Actually, it would have been exp. Okay, so वो that I have to write here exp. ये sin की जगह. So whatever I write there, it will show there, and in the same order. See, first is plot xy xy1. जो प्लॉट में जो y पहले आ रहे उसका लीजेंड में फर्स्ट लिखना है. प्लॉट में जो दूसरा y1 आ रहा है उसका लीजेंड में सेकंड लिखना है. जो ऑर्डर गलत भी लिखा तब भी वो लीजेंड में कलर गलत दिखाएगा. So you should be very careful how you put the plot command and how you put the legend. Got it? So and grid on से ये line, ये grid lines आ रहा है, देखा A grid on से a grid lines. If you want to see the values, देखो ये grid values की advantage क्या है? Each point पे ये क्या values आएगा हमें पता चल जाएगा. It will be easy for us to find out, pick out what are the values. Okay, grid on से grid values, grid lines दिखाएगा. Okay, these are different commands I was just showing you. Okay. Next is the axis command. See, the axis values are made by its own. It automatically fix the axis values depending on the value which has been calculated. Like I told you, the y when it is exp e raised to x, the maximum value comes out to be 3 into 10 raised to 5. Whereas y1 value sin x by x is coming out between -4 to 1. So जो values की वो जो span है उसके हिसाब से वो axis find out करता है. Many a time if by your own आपको वो axis values में changes करना है, then we can change on its own. See, when we make an axis value, if you want to change the minimum and maximum of x-axis and minimum and maximum of y-axis, then we can specify it with an axis command. Axis, and within the round bracket, we have to put a square bracket that shows that it is an array. Square bracket means you have an array, and the minimum of x-axis, maximum value of x-axis. So हमारा x values -4 pi to 4 pi है. So it was automatically giving it as -15 to 15. आपको वो -20 और 20 के बीच में या -30 और 30 के बीच में प्लॉट करना है. So you have to give the value of x min and x max here. Similarly, y min and y max also. ये चारों वैल्यूज को आप एक स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट में डाल के उसको आगे एक राउंड ब्रैकेट के अंदर डालने से it will change the axis of it. Otherwise वो अपना default axis calculate करके it will plot. If you want, the user want a different axis values, then axis value डालना पड़ेगा. And it is compulsory that the axis value should axis command will always come after the plot command. Plot command के बाद वो axis command आ जाएगा. Okay. Then, like we have done one example of that expx and sin cx, two different plots on a single plot. देखा आपने. Whenever we have to calculate different values and plot different values on a single plot. See, if I give the command plot xy and उसके बाद एक plot xy1 देने से वो पहला वाला plot तो overwrite हो जाएगा. You will not see the plot. So we have to use different techniques to have multiple plots. Okay. So there are one of those techniques is writing a command hold on. एक plot command के बाद hold on करके दूसरा plot command देने से वो पहला वाला plot रखेगा, उसके ऊपर दूसरा plot हो जाएगा. Hold on command से. There is another way is the plot x1 y1, x1 y2, x1 y3. You have different values. All those you give the command in one plot command. Then it will plot in one plot. Okay, so we will see some examples. See here, I have two plots. Linspace -6 to 600 values. Now you understand what linspace is. Y is equal to cos x, y1 equal to x. So two plots. plot xy, hold on, plot xy. So एक प्लॉट xy प्लॉट करेगा, उसको होल्ड ऑन रखेंगे, दूसरा प्लॉट करेंगे. So here you see cos x प्लॉट हो गया, y1 इक्वल टू x भी प्लॉट हो गया. सी बोथ एक ही प्लॉट में प्लॉट करेगा. दिस इज वन मेथड ऑफ डूइंग इट. दूसरा मेथड में बिकॉज यू हैव अ प्लॉट कमांड, यू डोंट हैव टू गिव अनदर प्लॉट. एंड दूसरा आपका प्लॉट है y1 इज अ लाइन, इट इज नॉट अ कर्व. सो यू कैन यूज अ लाइन कमांड. लाइन कमांड का डिसएडवांटेज ये है दैट इट विल नॉट मेक दैट प्लॉट फिगर विंडो. सो एक प्लॉट एक्स वाई ऑलरेडी आपने बनाया हुआ है. सो फिगर विंडो बन गया है, एक्सेस बन गया है. लाइन कमांड विल ओनली मेक ए लाइन. लाइन कमांड विल नॉट generate a plot window. Line command will not generate a figure window. So line command का advantage क्या है? Hold on नहीं चाहिए, दूसरा plot command भी नहीं चाहिए. And because y1 is a line, it automatically do with the line command. So here the first plot xy के साथ जो figure window है उसी में line command डालने से it will generate, it will put the second line also in it. Same plot आपको मिल जाएगा. So this is the second method of doing it. एक तो hold on रखना है, दूसरा line command देना. Third method is you write both in one plot command. xy, xy1. x दोबारा लिखना है, x, y, y1 से नहीं, it will not give you. Plot x, y, x, y1. Second plot का भी x values, even if it is the same x value, you have to write x again. Okay, so xy, xy1 दो बार दोनों एक ही प्लॉट कमांड में देने से you will get a plot like this. What is the difference here? तो दूसरा कमांड और इस कमांड में it will automatically generate a new color. दूसरे में वो डिफॉल्ट कलर का दोबारा भी है, होल्ड ऑन हम रख रहे इसलिए ऊपर वाला प्लॉट के ऊपर दूसरा वाला प्लॉट आ गया, बस color is again blue only. Here because we are giving both commands in one plot, it will generate an automatically different color so that we can see it in different colors. Okay, this is the third method of doing it. दूसरा command method है, you use a figure command in between. See plot xy और plot xy1 के बीच में you put a figure command. You write figure over there. But figure लिखने से it will generate another figure window. Okay, so एक figure window रखे दूसरा figure window भी generate हो जाएगा. See एक figure window में cos x आ गया, दूसरा figure window में line आ गया. Okay, it is not plotting on a single plot. The axes are different now, figure window is different, so the figure also looks different. जो पहले जैसे नहीं है अभी, because it has its own axis. The axis windows, axis values are calculated in a different way. So figure command देने से it will generate another figure window. So जितने आपको figure separate figure window में चाहिए तो you put a figure command there, so that we can have different figure windows. Okay, so this is the fourth method of doing a multiple plot. Next is having subplots. See, एक ही plot figure window है, but each of the figures are in different plots. See, this is a very common way of representing when you write papers and all. And you see this very often in papers. You have different plots in the same figure window but with different plots. We call this as subplot. So the command is also subplot. Now see here I am plotting three figures, three plots. Y is sin x, C is sin x multiplied by cos x, third is D is cos x multiplied by sin x multiplied by e raised to x by 10. exp x by 10. Everywhere that is a dot star and dot division. Note kar lijiyega. So there are three plots here. One is the sine plot, one is the sine cos plot, another one is the cos sine exp. Okay. Now I want to plot it in different subplots. So each of the subplots is defined as 3, 1, 1. 3, 1 means subplot 3, 1 means one figure window is divided into 3 horizontal windows. Row wise 3 windows, but column wise there are only 1. 3, 1 means 3 rows and 1 column. 2, 2 means 2 rows and 2 columns. Then you will have 4 windows. 4 windows. Here there are only 3 windows, 3 column row wise windows, row wise plots. Okay. So 3, 1, and the last integer indicates the first plot. So subplot 3, 1, 1 means it is the first plot. So first plot में plot xy. Second is subplot 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2 में plot xc. 3, 1, 3 plot xd. Okay. So this is again another way of doing multiple plots. Here you have subplots. So एक ही figure window में, in one single figure window, you have different subplots. Or how many subplots you require depends on the first 2 integers. If I would have written 2, 2, then I would have 4 subplots. So 2, 2, 1 होता, फिर 2, 2, 2 होता, 2, 2, 3 होता, and 2, 2, 4 होता. And you would have been able to plot 4 values, 4 different plots in all those. Here I am using 3. So 3, 1. आप 1, 3 करने से you have 3 plots row wise, column wise. 1, 3 करने से. Okay, so it depends on how you require it. So here I have made it 3, 1, 1 so that the figure shows like this. आप हर एक सब प्लॉट के नीचे, ये प्लॉट एक्स वाई के नीचे आप एक्स टाइटल, एक्स लेबल, वाई लेबल, और नीचे फिर सेकेंड प्लॉट एक्स सी के नीचे भी यू कैन गिव टाइटल, एक्स लेबल, वाई लेबल. जितने भी कमांड्स आप प्लॉट के एक्सेस सब कुछ आप दे सकते हैं. एक सब प्लॉट लिखने के बीच में आप जितने कमांड्स आप दोगे that will all show. I have not shown all those x label, y label. You show, you put it and see. वो पर्टिकुलर प्लॉट की लेबल, वाई लेबल, एक्स लेबल एंड टाइटल आ जाएगा. So that you will know what it is. अभी तो मैंने ये सब किया नहीं है. You will be able, you do it and see. Each of these plots की x लेबल आएगा, y लेबल आएगा, टाइटल आएगा, एक्सेस भी चेंज कर सकते हैं. ऑल दोस ग्रिड ऑन, ग्रिड ऑफ, जो भी आप चाहिए आप कर सकते हैं इसमें. ऑल दैट चेंजेस यू कैन डू हियर. गॉट इट? एनी क्वेश्चंस? नेक्स्ट इज style options. See, here you have seen the default color is blue. Second default color is green. Maybe you can change it to red also, red, green, yellow. But if you want a particular color style, then there are marker styles and line styles. Color style में you can specify Y for yellow, M for magenta, C for cyan, R for red, green, blue, white, and K for black. Similarly, markers, you have 100 points. These points has to be highlighted by a particular marker. O चाहिए, X चाहिए, plus चाहिए, star चाहिए, S is for square, D is for diamond, V is for triangle, up, left, right, pentagon, hexagram, all this you can have. And the lines also can be changed. Solid line चाहिए, dotted line के लिए colon, dash dot, dashed. So all these are different line style options. So when you have these line style options, I'll show you that. Then this is the syntax for a legend. आपका जितना प्लॉट है वो प्लॉट का लीजेंड आपको क्या डालना है, साइन का साइन डालो, फिर साइन कॉस डाला, कॉस साइन डाला. सो जितने स्ट्रिंग्स आपको है सब कुछ आप लिखो. सी हियर, राइट एवरीथिंग. एंड एट द एंड देयर इज अनदर वैल्यू कॉल्ड पॉस. This shows the position where you want to put the legend. See here, if you want to put the legend at the upper right hand corner, that is the default. आप कोई पोजीशन नंबर ना भी लिखो वो अपर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में दे देगा. पर आपको अपर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में नहीं चाहिए बिकॉज आपका ग्राफ और राइट हैंड तक आ रहा है. Want to change it, so you can put it. 2 will be upper left hand corner, 3 will be lower left hand corner, lower right hand corner. So you can have these position values also. See, I have put a program, I've made a program for that. See here, same sin x, cosine x values, same which we have just done in different subplots. Now I am plotting it in one single plot. Plot xy dot xc and xd. I have defined some color and marker style options here. See, x y के साथ मैंने लिखा हुआ है r dot dash dot. देखा आपने? So r will be the red color. Dot is for the point marker है ना. Next is the line dash dot. Next केस में मैंने G लिखा है. G is for green, O is for circle, एंड डैश डैश, 2 डैश लिखा हुआ है तो डैश डैश लाइन आ जाएगा. थर्ड इज ब्लैक, मार्कर इज स्टार एंड मैंने कॉलन दिया हुआ है डॉट 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 डॉटेड लाइंस. एंड लीजेंड मैंने साइन, साइन कॉस, कोसाइनस, 3 लिखा हुआ है. 3 इज फॉर द लोअर लेफ्ट हैंड कॉर्नर. सी द फिगर, रेड पॉइंट मार्कर है, ओके. ग्रीन ओ है, 100 पॉइंट्स है ना, ओ है. एंड ब्लैक इज स्टार. एंड दी लाइंस देखो, डॉटेड लाइंस, डैश्ड लाइंस. वो मार्कर इतना ज्यादा है, लाइंस नहीं दिख रहा है ग्रीन और रेड में, बट ब्लैक में आपको लाइन का वो देख सकते हैं. सी दी लीजेंड. Legend is at the lower left hand corner because I put 3 over there. It is lower left hand corner. And जो मैंने color style, marker style लिखा है, that will be shown against it. देखा आप, साइन के against red दिख रहा है, साइन cos की against green with O as the circle marker, and साइन cos की dotted line with star as the marker. देखा. And this also sin, sin cos इसलिए because ये जो एक्स वाई इज साइन, आई पुट लीजेंड में वो स्ट्रिंग जब मैंने बनाया साइन फर्स्ट लिखा. मैंने पहले साइन कॉस लिखा होता तो वो साइन कॉस ही दिखाना था. सो द यूजर शुड बी केयरफुल इन द ऑर्डर ऑफ द प्लॉट कमांड एक्स वाई, एक्स सी एंड एक्स डी. एंड सिमिलरली लीजेंड में भी वो ऑर्डर में आपको स्ट्रिंग्स लिखना होगा. देन ओनली इट विल शो करेक्टली. देन ओनली इट विल शो करेक्टली. ओके. सो आपको मार्कर स्टाइल समझ में आया, सब प्लॉट यू हैव गॉट इट, एंड वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ मल्टीपल प्लॉटिंग. ओके. होल्ड ऑन बताया मैंने, लाइन कमांड बताया मैंने, ग्रिड ऑन, लीजेंड, ओके, सब प्लॉट्स, all those figure command bataya so that you will have different figures. So all these and different style of line style operations, marker style, color style and line style, all style options, and these style options will be written within quotes. अब देखो x और y को कोई quote नहीं है, x comma y comma and r and that dot star will be written within quotes. ओके वो लाइन स्टाइल ऑपरेशंस विद इन कोट्स होना चाहिए, लीजेंड की स्ट्रिंग्स आल्सो विद इन कोट्स होना चाहिए. देखा, देन ओनली इट विल गिव. आप यहां पे एक कोट मिस किया तो इट विल गिव अ डिफरेंट कलर. मैटलैब इज वेरी वेरी यूजर फ्रेंडली. इट prompts the user not to make typographical mistakes. That is why the colors are there. See, ये जो पिंक कलर में जो दिख रहा है, वायलेट कलर में, इफ देयर इज अ टाइपोग्राफिकल एरर इट विल शो इन रेड. आप जब प्रैक्टिस करेंगे देन यू विल सी. इफ यू डोंट पुट अ कोट इट विल शो इन रेड कलर. So you will have to understand that I have made a mistake here. कुछ typographical mistake है इधर. So that it will be in blue or violet color there on. Okay. So the output will be like this, and the legend will be shown over here. Okay. Now then, there are some more graphical commands. This is for logarithmic axis. Whenever you require logarithmic plots, okay, we have a command called semilog. So instead of giving a plot command, we give a semilog command so that it will give you a logarithmic plot. Semilog will be for a single axis as logarithmic. Semilog x means the x-axis is logarithmic and y-axis is not. Semilog y means the y-axis will be logarithmic but x-axis will not be. Log means both axes will be logarithmic. And x and y are the values which you are going to plot. You don't have to give a plot command afterwards. This is the plot command. Semilog x, semilog y and log are the plot commands. And x and y are the values to be plotted. So which axis has to be logarithmic will be specified by the semilog x, semilog y and log. Okay. I think I have a program for that also. X is equal to, here I have not used linspace. I have used colon operator just for you to understand. 0, 10, 1000. What does it do? What does it generate? We don't know how many points we are generating here. We know that points will be generated 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 till 1000. In linspace, you know that how many points are generated. Here we have to calculate. Okay, so here, but you know that points will be generated 0 to 1000 with an increment of 10. And y, what is y? X raised to 3. X raised to 3. So 3 plots I am going to plot with a figure command in between. देखो आप semilog x, x comma y, semilog y, x comma y, log x comma. X has values between 0 to 1000. Y has values between 1000 raised to 3. So it's around 10 raised to 9. Okay, see here. Here, this is a plot where I have put semilog y. It is a logarithmic plot for y. X is normal. X is normal. Same plot when x is logarithmic, 10 raised to 1 to 10 raised to 3, and y is not logarithmic. Y is from 0 to 10 raised to 9. Okay, and this is a plot for both logarithmic. See, same values plotted with 3 different commands will have 3 different shapes. Got it? Got it, that what mistakes you will make if you use a logarithmic plotting. It will same values, if you plot it with different logarithmic axes, will give you different shapes. Okay, so this is the 3 plots. Program is like this. Okay, now it has lots of other commands. See, because time is not permitting me, MATLAB graphics is very powerful. It has bar chart, bar plot. Let me show you. Bar graphs, vertical and horizontal. Vertical bar graph command is bar, and horizontal bar graph, it is bar H. You want to group the bars or stack the bars, you can give the commands. You can have 3-dimensional bar graphs. Okay, then we can have pie charts. Pie charts will be shown like this. It will calculate what values you have, it will calculate the percentage of that and give you the bar chart, pie chart. And this value can be exploded out also by giving an explode command. Then it has various types of histograms. Okay, I'm not going to details. You can get the details from any book of MATLAB. So I am only giving you some names of various plots. Okay, and you can look into different books where you can get the details. If you really require it only, I don't have to explain all these graphs. There are various graphs. So 3D plots, if you require a 3D symbol plot, the command is plot 3, stem 3, bar 3h, pi 3, fill 3, contour 3, ribbon, sphere, cylinder, slice, ellipsoid. So many commands just to plot in different ways. So if the user really require it, you can go to the help and find it out how you require to plot it. Okay, so I am not going into the details of all this because I have lots of other things also has to be explained within this time. So I am going this. If anyone of you have any specifically iska explanation chahiye, so I will explain it also. Okay. Next is how we can again make more efficient programmings. What are the different control structures? One important thing is, whenever we have seen only some plotting commands. So we were using linspace or colon operator to generate some values. If it has to, the user has to give some input to the program and then get the output from the value which you have input. So there is an input statement. The input statement is like this: R is equal to input and enter radius in meters. Like जो आप quotes में लिखोगे, that will be shown, and जो value user enter करेंगे, that will be stored or assigned to R. This is how input is. I'll show you a program. Abhi you can see the syntax like this. Display, this is a display command. An output has to be displayed. So you can display it like this. Fprintf is another display command. Print the values. Like a unit circle. This ye jo quotes mein jo hai, that will be shown. And then this 2 pi जो calculated value है, ये जो person g की जगह में डाले. I'll show you some examples for this. Then these are syntax for some control structures. If structure. If this is so, this is the result. Or you want else. then you put else also, but then there should be an end after all control structures. If you have nested ifs, एक if के बाद दूसरा if है, तीसरा if है, then you will have an else if in between. If, else if, else end. We can have multiple else ifs. Okay, I'll show you a program now. See, this is a program. This is for calculating the grades of some students. Okay. A is equal to input, exam scores as an array. What happened when you run it? On the prompt, see, this is the prompt I have shown here. On the prompt, ऐसे लिख के आएगा exam scores as an array. So you as an user has to write the values as an array. एक array square brackets के बीच में all the marks, student का marks है 45, 78, 90, 98, 88, all marks दे दिया. Now when you enter, जो A हमने इधर दिखाया है ना, this A will have that array. A will have that array which you have input. Now what it will do? It will calculate the mean. जो mean value calculate करेगा ये का. All those 45, 78 उसका add करके divide करके mean calculate करके average में डालेगा. So जो average value है, see F printf, your average exam score is percentage 4.2f slash n. So this percentage 4.2f is the format in which the average has to be printed. F printf means formatted print statement. So we will give a format in which the output will be shown. So because of this line, the output will be shown like, see, your average score is percentage 4.2f. What is the meaning? Total space will be 4, decimal ke baad 0.2, 4.2. So the total is 79.80. 4.3 लिखा होता, it would have been 79.803. Okay, 7.2 लिखा होता तो 0.000079.80 या उतना स्पेस खाली छोड़ना था वो 7 तक. So I'll show you. So that is the format which we have given. Percentage 4.2f. See here. And this slash n is a new line operator. So it will come, this will come here to the new line. Now what is the if statement? See. This is a multiple if. If average is greater than or equal to 90, grade is A. If else if वो नहीं है, then average is greater than or equal to 80, then grade is B. Else if, I told you na, you have multiple else ifs, but the last should be else and finally there should be an end. And you see the program, the control structure if, else if, end is in a different color. Is in a different color. Your quotes के बीच में जो है वो violet color में. The control structures are in blue in color. That's what I was telling. MATLAB prompts the user not to make typographical mistakes. Okay. So these A, B, C, D are characters. So that is why we have to put that within quotes. Now I have to put a result, show the result, grade calculate करना है. So F printf, this corresponds to a grade of A, B, C. A character has to be typed. So the format is %C. The format is %C और कॉमा डाल के ग्रेड, जो ग्रेड ऊपर वाले लाइंस में कैलकुलेट किया है दैट विल बी शोन हियर. Okay, I'll show you the program once more. Those who could not note down can note it down. Okay. Now, other than control structures if else, we have a for loop and while loop and switch case otherwise. So I will give you some examples of this. This is a program. Here I am using a nested for loop that will generate a square of stars, asterisks. See, this will give you an output like this. Okay. What we are doing, we are simply printing star. Okay. जितने स्टार चाहिए उसका हम for loop यूज कर रहे हैं. See, input give any number between 1 and 10. If I put 6, it will print 6 star in one line and 6 lines of 6 stars. 6 asterisks. कैसे करेंगे? For j is equal to 1 to n. If you put 6, it is 1 to 6. For I is equal to 1 to 6. F printf star. मैंने 2-4 स्पेस उधर रखा हुआ है so that it looks like a square. Otherwise it will not look like a square. ये लाइंस के बीच में स्पेस ज्यादा है और उसके बीच में स्पेस कम हो जाएगा. So I put some space. That's all. You can also, you don't have to put space, you don't put it. Now it looks like a square of asterisks. I put some space here. F printf के बाद. So this 4 has a corresponding end and this 4 is having another end. This F printf new line operator will generate another line after printing this 6 stars. एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद स्टार प्रिंट करेंगे. ये फॉर लूप चलने के बाद F printf स्लैश n से ये इधर से लाइन नीचे आएगा. Then again inner for loop will run. Again another for loop, this will run. So 6 stars जो भी है, मैंने इधर 8 लिखा है so that it will generate a star like this. This is an example of a nested for loop. Okay, in a for loop we know how many times the loop will run. The loop will run 46 times or 36 times, we know that. We specify the number of times the loop has to run. But in a while loop, the number of times the loop has to run is not specified. We specify a condition, and if the condition is specified, is satisfied, then the loop will run. So in a while loop, when you do not know how many times it should run, but you know only the condition till which it should run, then we have a while loop. See here, a program is there. It is finding the first integer whose cube is greater than 3000. First integer whose cube is greater than 3000. So we do not know which integer whose cube will be 3000. So we start from 0, I is equal to 0, n is equal to 1. So condition is n less than or equal to 3000. So n is less than 3000, so it goes into the loop. It increments the value of I, so I became 1. N is I cube, so it is 1 only. So end, again it comes back to the loop again. n is less than 3000. So I becomes 2, n becomes 8. Again it will check, 8 is less than 3000, I becomes 3, n becomes 27. It goes on doing till n is greater than 3000. Once n is greater than 3000, then it will not go into the loop. So it will come out of end and it will type the first integer whose cube is greater than 3000 is %g. Okay, जो value I में है, we don't have to type n, cube नहीं पूछा, जो I value, the integer whose value is greater than, so we'll write that. Okay, so the output is, here you don't have to give any input, कोई input command नहीं है, only it will do and it will give you the output that it is 15. 15 cube is greater than 3000, 14 cube is less than 3000. You can put different values and check also, and you can give different conditions also. I have given you a programming exercise sheets. Okay, I think the programming exercise sheets has been mailed to all the sender heads जो जिनका email ID मेरे पास है, except 2 colleges RD and गीतांजलि, उनका email ID मेरे पास नहीं था, तो अभी जाके मैं वो आपको भेजूंगी. So उसमें जो programs है, one by one आप during the practice session आप करोगे, so that you will have questions. You will, if you are not able to do it, you please, we can discuss it after some time while you are doing. This is another example of another control structure. This is the switch case. Switch case. Here this is also a different way of, in C programming and all, we have case structures. Here the value of the variable person is input, and depending on the value of that variable switch person, you will get the output. See here DEMP, so D दिया तो F printf doctor, E दिया तो this. So what value is input for person, it will go to that particular case only. It will not do the whole program, whole structure. It depends on what is the value of person. Okay, so here, see here, when you run this, जो choose the profession आएगा, if E is input, it will give engineer. If any other value than DEMP is given, it will give invalid choice. Because D, capital D होना चाहिए, small d दिया तब भी वो invalid choice दिखाएगा. Okay. MATLAB is case sensitive. It has a different meaning for capital D and small d. Okay. So it will not take small d for capital D. Capital D के लिए वो doctor दिखाएगा. Small d के लिए it will give an invalid, because वो otherwise में we have given option. See, last is an otherwise here. Switch, you can have any number of cases, but the last should be otherwise and there should be an end at the end. Okay, for all control structures in MATLAB, you should have an end. कितने 4 है, you should have an end. 4 end. If end. Similarly here, switch case end. Okay. Now one more I have to show you is the functions. See, all MATLAB functions are functions. They are built-in functions. We call them as built-in functions. Okay. Now when the user can also make his own functions, they are known as user-defined functions. They are known as user-defined functions. So whenever you make a function, you should write function as the first word. See here, function should be the first word. and the output argument should be within square brackets. Then the function name should come and the input arguments should be within round brackets. Okay, so this is compulsory. Second compulsory thing here is the function name and the file name should be same. You save the function by the same file name as the function name. You cannot save it by any other name. If you are writing a function for finding the roots of the quadratic equation, the name of the function name which you write there, and the file name by which you save it should be same. See, many a time the students make this mistake. So what happened? MATLAB in its latest versions have made a function file. See here, like हम एडिटर विंडो के लिए हमने न्यू में जाके ब्लैंक एम फाइल में गया. Here now MATLAB has started another M file which we call as a function M file. So whenever you have to make a function, you go to a function M file. Now when you start a function M file, it will automatically have function there. Output arguments के लिए square brackets है. Untitled में आपका function name है. और इनपुट आर्ग्यूमेंट्स के लिए राउंड ब्रैकेट्स. एंड व्हेन यू हैव फंक्शन नेम एज अनटाइटल्ड, द फाइल नेम इज अनटाइटल्ड. सी हियर, as you write your function name, the file name automatically becomes that. When you save a function, it will not ask for a file name. It will ask for a file name only, you will change it. No. It will automatically save with that same function name as the file name, so that the user will not make any such mistakes. You could understand that the latest versions of MATLAB has this facility that it will automatically do all this. It is known as a function M file. Now these green statements, we call them as comment statements. COMMENT. Any program which you make, जो मैंने पीछे भी programs बनाया था, आपने देखा होगा ऊपर एक green statement था, which describes what the program is. स्टार स्क्वायर प्रोग्राम मैंने लिखा हुआ था. जो हेडिंग है उसको एक % साइन लिखने से that becomes green. Then it will not consider as an instruction. When you write a % sign, that means it will consider as a comment statement. Comment statement. Okay, it will not be done then. Now here, as soon as the function, it is giving you 2 lines of comment statements, which will help you and others who use your function also to know what your function is for. आपका function किस काम के लिए? So you write 2 lines or 1 line, for what function you are writing this function, to find the roots of a quadratic equation, or to find the ordinary differential equation, solve the ordinary differential equation, write something over there. Then write your function commands, instructions within this, and automatically an end is also there. And you save it by the same file. It automatically saves by the same file. Got it? Now see here. See, I have written a function to find solve an ordinary differential equation. See, MATLAB has a list of commands to solve ordinary differential equations, and they are known as ODEs. Usually they are known as ODE suite. ODE suits. ODE 2-3 is for second order or third order Runge-Kutta methods. ODE 4-5 is for fourth and fifth orders. So these are known as ODE suits. So when you write the ODE 2-3, you have to define it in like this. Your differential equation should be defined as a function, and that function should be given here. And your time span and the initial value should be given here. And the output time vector and the solution vector will be given, you will get like this. Okay, so this is the format of using ordinary differential equations. This is the ODE suite. You have different ODE commands here. You can get the details of this from the help. See here, this is the differential equation. dx by dt is equal to this x plus 0, 0, 0, 0.2. Now this ordinary differential equation को हम एक function के format में बनाएंगे और उसको define means ODE use करके solve करेंगे. See here, this is the function which I have made. X dot is equal to function 3 t comma x. So when I make it itself, it will come like this only. Function 3 is the function name, so the file name is also function 3. देखो func3. Okay, and these are the input arguments within square brackets and round brackets, and I have only one output argument. If I have more than one output argument, only there should be a square bracket. I have only one output argument. A is that matrix which I have shown in the previous slide, this matrix. B is again this matrix 0, 0, minus 0.1, and U is this value 0.2. Okay. So the function is x dot is equal to a multiplied by x plus b multiplied by u. यही है ना, देखो ax plus bu, and this is x dot. यही है ना. Now this function I am going to use in another program where I am using this ODE 45. This function ODE 45 का syntax क्या था? See here, function t span x0 initial values, and you will get these t and x values. Okay. So t span I am giving 0 to 8. x0 is 0, 0, 0 minimum initial values that is given here. x0 की value इधर दिया हुआ है. t का value 0 to 8 दिया हुआ है question में. Okay. So ODE, this is the function which defines the differential equation. That will be called, and the ordinary differential equation solution will be done with respect to this time span and initial values, and the time vector and the solution vector x values. Because you have a 3 by 3 matrix here, you will have 3 set of values. You will get 3 set of values. So here I am going to plot it. So now see how I am going to plot tx1, tx2, tx3. What does this mean? Colon, comma 1, first column. So the x vector is having 3 columns, 3 set of values. X vector is having 3 set of values. आप जब इसको करोगे solve करके आप x value को command window में देखो, you have 3 columns. तो first column को लेके first graph plot किया, सेकेंड कॉलम को लेके टी के साथ सेकेंड प्लॉट किया, थर्ड कॉलम को लेके थर्ड प्लॉट किया. सी द प्लॉट for 1, 2 and 3. प्लॉट किया, ग्रिड ऑन है, एक्स लेबल में टी किया हुआ है, वाई लेबल नहीं किया है, वाई लेबल किया हुआ x1 x2 x3. Okay, so you can note down the program. So now it is 3:30, 3:40 हो गया. You people, now we will disperse for tea and for a practice session. आप लोग अपना labs में all the centers do a practice, and we will have a discussion session tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock before I start the neural network classes. Tomorrow morning, Professor Shimi will give you a lecture on Simulink and SimPower systems, and I will be taking class in the afternoon, and before the class we will discuss your questions on the practice sessions. I will send you the programming exercises. Almost other senders I have already sent. The sender heads, please take photocopy of that and give it to all the participants so that they can have their own copies, and on the systems you practice. That is a set of around 30 to 40 questions. I think there are 40 questions. All that I have not explained, only some I have explained. But if you have any problem, we will discuss it during the classes, during the sessions. Okay? So we will meet tomorrow afternoon now. And morning you will have a class by Shimi. Shimi will be taking class on Simulink. Okay?